Take questions for Bruce. First one with Danny, Jesse, Paul, Alan.
Bruce, Danny Webster, Las Vegas Review-Journal. You look at the last two games, no goals at 5-on-5. Is it more so just running into two really good goaltenders, or is there something offensively that isn't clicking at the moment?
I'd say the Islander game was a low-event game. We didn't generate much. They got the lead and played a really defensive game from there. They weren't going to give us easy chances. So I don't think that game we generated enough. Tonight I thought we were better 5-on-5 in terms of what we generated. You know, their goalie was very good. He usually is. And so you're going to have to get second chances and obviously more traffic where force them to fight to see it. But I thought we generated enough looks to get more than one goal. This is the second time in this recent homestand we've lost a game by a goal where we scored at the same end with .1. We needed 1 second more. So you know there's a little something in the water right now with our puck luck when that has twice. Usually it happened once, but it's twice in, 10 days? Montreal, I think it was. So there's a little bit of that going on right now where it's not going our way. Bounces. We're not getting a lot of easy goals or freebies. And tonight I thought we were much better in terms of trying to dictate the flow of the game. Even though you're not scoring, to generate offense, I needed one more, Or you look at their second goal, I think the puck had eyes there. So that was certainly not a great game-winning goal, but it found its way in, and that's a little bit how it's going for us right now.
Jesse
Granger at The Athletic, you touched on it a bit, but when you're playing against a goalie as talented as he is, do you emphasize different things on offense, or is it just the same things, we just have to execute them better?
Well, it's both. I mean, Berkey does his homework on whoever we're playing, so there's analytical data available. Where does he get beat most often? And there's the eye test of what you're seeing in terms of if angle shots, how he recovers, et cetera, as he crouched low on those. But in general, we have to do it better. You can't change your whole. I think it's too hard to change your offense from game to players, right? They're going to try to get the shot away before someone's in a shooting lane, so you can't always necessarily pick exactly where you want to shoot from, et cetera. You take what you get sometimes and what you're able to generate. Offensively, we do have some guys that aren't executing at the level they're used to, right? I mean, there's a load of high plays today that looked like something good was going to happen against man-to-man. They hop over a stick, and now we're out in the neutral zone, and, they get off the hook. So there's a little bit of that going on. And sometimes that's the time of the year. You go through lulls where things click for you. That was our October at home. Right now, we're having to work real hard to score. I think what we've done well in the games we've won here is we've checked well, limited them. We did that again tonight for the most part. Even their first goal, I mean, it's a shot that hits a guy, bounces right to his stick, and our goalie's on his way back, and our D's looking for the puck, and it's in, right? Like that. Wouldn't call that a high-end offensive play by any means, but that's a little puck luck. So I'm sure the Rangers have gone through some poor puck luck during the stretch. They weren't winning, and right now we have to battle through that element of it. It's a bit of the dog days of fighting through it, and some guys need to find their offensive game, and not a lot of practice time, so you got to do it in game, and that's what's in front of us, because I looked at the schedule and we're playing again tomorrow. So we don't have time to sit around and dwell on it. Let's just keep grinding away and find a way to find our offense.
Hey, Bruce, Paul de los Santos, NHL.com. You mentioned that the offense has dried up a little bit, so how important is the defensive end of the game right now for your team to kind of stay in these games when you're not getting the puck luck, so to speak?
Well, we've had good team defense, and I think that's, it helped us against Philadelphia till we found our game, and it helped us up in San Jose. Tonight it's a 1-1 game in the third. You know what I mean? It's been very good. I don't think we gave up a lot against the Islanders. Unfortunately, the 2 second period goals were point blankers, really good opportunities. So I thought we avoided those. There was a stretch in the first. I think we had a couple of shifts. We didn't manage the puck below the goal line, came to our net in a hurry, but in general, we've avoided those, and, I mean, it shows. We gave up 2 tonight. Usually at home, that'll be enough for us. Usually is. Probably has been 95% of the time this year. It wasn't tonight.
Alan, then back to Danny.
Hi, Bruce. Number one, how would you rate your concern for just the lack of goal scoring in the last 2 games? And also, is there any sense of concern about just not coming out with a sense of urgency and just jumping on the other team right from the get-go?
I don't think we've been that team all year, to be honest. The first period jumping on the other team. It seemed to be a little more early in the year at home. And I don't even know it was early. I think it was middle of the period a lot of time we got going, and maybe late in the period. But our first period scoring was excellent at the start of the year. But I don't know if it was right away. And I think it's a bit of our team. And that's okay as long as you get to your game, right? Second part, concern. I'm concerned because we've got no points in the last 2 games, but I'm not concerned in the big picture. I think teams go through this where the puck doesn't bounce their way. Guys, there's a reason why teams fight it a bit in stretches. It's usually because a number of guys at the same time aren't clicking offensively, right? That's what typically happens. You just can't have it for an extended period of time. And I think sometimes that becomes, what's in the room? Well, we have personnel that can score. We've proven it up to this point. So that's why I'm not concerned. If guys were not scoring all year, then you'd be like, geez, are we ever going to? But we have, right? Like, you're not going to shut down Jack for, forever. And Barbie's now back in the mix. He'll be better. And like Carly and Pav right now, it's not, we're going to get more from them. Well, is it tomorrow? Is it Tuesday? It's going to happen. And, then Howie all of a sudden will get hot again, who was hot. And then Coley will pitch in. And that's, what makes the team go. So that's what I believe will happen. And will it be tomorrow, Tuesday on the road? I'm not sure, but I believe we'll pull ourselves out of it. The reason I also say that is I thought the effort was there. It wasn't like we were trying to cheat and not go to the net and have second effort opportunities. We did. They just didn't go in, or we didn't get the bouncing puck. And there was a lot of scrambles in front of the net. The puck was there for us, and we just couldn't quite corral it. That they're going to go in sooner or later. And it wasn't tonight. As I said, the Islander game, not as much second effort. Tonight there was. If we have that tomorrow, I feel the goals will start going in.
Last one, Dave.
Bruce, did you like the looks that they generated on the 6-on-4 as?
Well, there's a good one. I think it was Hurdle in the middle, right? So that was definitely a grade A. He was again, go back to that. He was burying those at the start of the year. They're going in now. The goalie's making saves, or they ate one, they blocked one. So, we have to find ways to be less predictable in that. But I mean, if you're getting a clean look from there, we'll take it all day long. We just got to finish better from there. I will look at it closer. It was 1 minute of 6-on-4, correct? So we probably needed to get him moving a little more, or be in his face. But at the end of the day, we were in their end, and I thought we had a couple and just not enough.
Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you.